Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to Shades of Romance. Hang on a second. Let me make sure I got enough light going on and I don't have a glare. Because I'd like y'all to be able to see what I'm working on. Hey, let there be light, right? Okay. It's today's episode, today's live stream. I've been filming, okay? Work with me. In today's live stream, we're going to be doing a simple breakfast dish. Normally, this would be like a, normally this would be like a rice dish or something like that. Princess Starsong has been having a hard time enjoying rice. It's something about it. It's just pregnancy belly, the pregnancy stomach, So we're going to kind of go over, we're going to kind of talk a little bit about that in this live stream, and we're going to do some cooking. Show you guys a dish I kind of came up with that Princess Starsong can enjoy at the same time. In the meantime, I'm also going to get some coffee going, Colombian bean juice, and kind of wait for everyone to start making their way in. All right. Make sure everybody's able to be here and have some fun with me and hang out, Wang Chung, whatever, Hey, we're just going to have a good time. So, again, this is kind of like a dish that I had to come up with that Princess Starsong absolutely enjoys. Because of the fact that her being pregnant, she really can't enjoy a whole lot of. There's like just some foods that pregnant girls just cannot handle. They just can't do it. So because of that, like a good other half, I figured out how to make a dish that she can enjoy. Basically, I created my own little dish just for her, cause she wasn't able to enjoy the rice dishes for right now. Go figure, right? Dang kids. All righty. Get my coffee pot started. Because me without coffee is like trying to have an ice cream cone without the ice cream. It's kind of boring. Hey, what's going on, Rosie? Another one of my adopted children. How you doing today? Good to see you. We're getting ready to have, we're doing a little cooking this morning, and later on today, we'll be doing a Cinnamon live stream, so hold on to your hats, folks. Cinnamon gets her last live stream of the year. Isn't that something? Fired up, Holmes. All right. Well, how you doing, Danny? Pregnancy stomach. She's not been able to enjoy some of her favorite foods, so. Like a good other half, I'm getting to cooking. And of course, our dear friend Danny is here. Danny, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Okay? Because Princess Starsong has not been able to enjoy my rice dishes like she once did, I had to create a brand new dish. She's actually resting right now. She's resting right now. So I spent a good while this morning getting foods ready. Love you too, Rosie. You're going to love this. What I'm actually doing is I actually had to create a dish because Princess Starsong has not been able to enjoy rice dishes. So I figured out what I could do and I would still get the same effect. And get out my spatula. And what I'm actually going to do is, instead of using rice, I'm going to use sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, okay? And it'll just be like a regular rice stir fry, except with sweet potatoes. And it takes a little bit longer, but it's really good. So I've got a grand total of about, if you were to twist my arm, about 6 medium to small sweet potatoes here that I have chopped up as small as I can get them. And I'm just waiting for my cast iron skillet to come up to temperature. And of course I've got the usual suspects, I guess you could say, standing on standby for this. I've got about a half a cup of baby carrots chopped. Oh, she's awake. I've got 4 cloves of garlic here, chopped up. I've got a can of mushrooms and a can of chicken breast ready to go. Okay. So, I think this is going to be interesting. And of course, seasonings and herbs that you might put in there. Seasonings and herbs. Don't forget Princess Star Song. Honey, Rosie has adopted us as like her adoptive parents. We're her YouTube mom and dad. Yes, indeedy. Feel pretty good about that. So we're going to add those in. Now, the thing about cast iron that you got to remember, Of course you say that, Danny, but we know what you're really thinking. Are you trying to convince you or me? Anyhow, all right, so I've got all my potatoes in here. Can y'all see this okay? Y'all see it okay? You're going to get everything coated up real good. Might have to add just a smidge more oil. Hey, what's happening, Chairman? You know me so well. Morning, Chairman. Today's like my first day, my days off have been all jacked since going back to work and everything. Going back to work in the vape shop. I'm working night shift. Late night hour. All right. There we go. Everyone's getting to know each other. If you don't know each other, get to know each other. Hang out, Wang Chung. We're going to add a couple of teaspoons of kosher salt. Now, if you guys ever see some of us who've been cooking on, whether it's television, YouTube, even, any other platform, and you don't see us really measuring, actually we are. We've just gotten so used to doing it that, believe it or not, we know what it looks like. So, if you see that, oh, I ain't even measuring. Yeah, we are. It's one of those things that after a while, you just kind of know what it looks like, and you just don't even really think about it. It's like, yep, that's about right. You know, and sometimes you even get to where I've even heard of some professional cooks actually getting to the point where they they could feel the amount that they were pouring in their hand, or just they knew they had the right amount by just, or even by the sound of it, stuff like that. They just knew. Okay. It's such a wonderful sound. I have sound of nice sizzling food. I need coffee. How much are crawfish for bait? In this part, I don't know. I don't know anybody who uses crawfish for bait. However, I know that we've got some Cajuns that live in the area. Some Cajuns, they tell you that's good eating. Okay. Ah! 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 You got one of your fur babies. Fur babies, as they call them. Not fur bees, fur baby. There's actually a YouTube channel out there that the guy goes out of his way to destroy Furbies. I love this guy. I've watched him throw them in wood chippers, and he it's actually a gun tuber, but he goes out of his way. He's like, Furbies, you know, if you get them wet, they multiply. If you feed them after midnight, they'll terrorize the town. And it's like, those are gremlins. But I love it. Right on. They're good for catfishing. I didn't know that. I figured you were, Rosie. I figured you were. I was one of the ones that got hit in the adpocalypse. Morning, dear.
Good morning. That's sweet potatoes.
That is sweet potatoes. You knew I was going to cut these up.
Yeah, I forgot. I fell back asleep and I forgot.
It's all good.
Hi. I'm not here. Nobody sees me.
There we go. Yeah, I was actually part of the adpocalypse when it hit. And YouTube, even when I have the numbers and everything, they still refuse to give it back. They hate to have to admit it. So I've decided that I will not go ahead and get remonetized. But I'm gonna. I will suggest to everybody, get me out there to everyone you know. Share me out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get enough subs, and then on this channel, and then we'll turn right around and we'll get ad revenue, and YouTube gets nothing. So when they get all upset, well, you're using that platform. You should have thought about that. Give it back. Along with the money you already owed me from the previous time. About $70. So that's the plan there. And that's how you stick it to the man. Oh, they're telling you hi, honey.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Hello.
Now again, this is a dish that I came up with because Princess Starsong has had a rough time. Has had a rough time with this whole adding in our garlic now. She's had a tough time because of pregnancy belly, if you will. She's not been able to enjoy the rice dishes like she was before. I mean, she still does every now and again, but more often than you'd like to think. She can't. Canned mushrooms. Now, we won't have to add a whole lot in the way of salt with canned products, because canned products have a lot of salt in them already. Sure. Yeah, come on over. Yeah, come on, honey.
I'm not awake yet, so fair.
It's all good. It's all
Give
good.
me a,
Here.
oh,
Okay, let me
you
see.
just added mushrooms.
Yeah, no. Here, try them.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's baby. Little baby has been a little bit of a pain. Are we telling him what it is yet?
Hmm?
Are we telling him what it is yet? Did
Yeah.
we tell him?
Not yet. Pregnancy cravings are weird sometimes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, as in like
Yep.
sharp cheddar cheese. What was it? Sharp cheddar cheese, pickles, and pomegranates.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Oh wait. Where's my cup? There's my cup.
There we go. Oh,
Thirsty baby.
well, see, the problem that we've run into is what I like to call pregnancy belly. You know, pregnancy stomach issues. Baby won't allow certain foods. So what guys like me have to do is we have to go in. What good other halves do is we go in and figure out dishes that mama can still enjoy.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. That mama can still enjoy. And doesn't want to make her heave up her toenails.
That is much appreciated. Sorry.
Ah, you can't steal the baby.
Who's trying to steal my baby?
Rosie, she wants to run away and spend time with her YouTube sibling, is what you know how kids do.
True. Sorry, Rosie. No stealing baby.
And of course, canned chicken breast. Canned chicken breast. And then we're going to reduce all of this down. Cook out a lot of the moisture that we won't need. And then we'll get ready to add in some seasonings and some spices and some herbal stuff here just shortly.
I woke up for some time, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. You betcha. Yeah, Danny, you're supposed to be coming out. This is some of the stuff you get to enjoy when you get here. You'll have to deal with my cooking. I am so sorry.
Oh, darn. That's the worst thing in the world.
You'll have
Joking, of course.
you'll have to tolerate my cooking. I am so sorry. Are you gonna live, Danny? Absolutely. One day you can cut. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sorry I haven't really been on doing my thing on YouTube like I normally do, but it's been busy. Busy, busy, busy. All right, we're going to add in about 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. It's cumin that's been ground up. It's not cumin that's been on the ground. Just wanted to point that out. It's cumin that has been ground up. Okay, Chairman. Catch up with you later, brother. Right? Catch up with you later, Chairman. We loved you, brother. Now, with cumin, it's from somewhere in the it's from the Mediterranean. It's one of those spices that just really has an amazing flavor, and it has a wonderful aroma. It fills your place of dwelling like you would not believe. Is it good? Yes. It goes great with pot roast. But that's another, yeah. Anyhow, we're going to add in about a teaspoon of cilantro. a teaspoon of cilantro, and a teaspoon of dried parsley. All right. Now these things will drink up some of the juices, add some of their own flavors to it all. So we've got garlic. We've got mushrooms. We've got carrots. And instead of doing rice, we have potatoes. We've got some kosher salt, black pepper, some cumin, cilantro, parsley. You know, a little bit of everything. This is good stuff. And of course, to kind of top it all off, to make it kind of like a true Prince Magnum stir fried, we've got chicken. Okay? So, from here, is there anything else that I can think of that I can add in that would add some more flavor? Absolutely. Well, it's a rack of frack. Oh, there it is. Balsamic vinegar. Now, we don't want to get crazy with this. We're going to add it on a couple of teaspoons. Be very careful. We don't want to add in a whole lot of moisture, otherwise it'll take longer to cook. That's just there kind of a flavor. We might add a little bit more. Back in the pan. Don't cook me! Ah! Okay. Got a new bike? There you go. That's what's up. A new bike. I got money for Project Spirit because we got a... My mama gave me money. Mama Magnum gave me money. Mama Magnum and my stepdad, Daddy step, that just doesn't work. Stepdaddy Magnum. There we go. Gave me money. Money is good because we're going to use that towards Project Spirit. Okay. Now to find one of my sweet potatoes. Mmm. Flavor second to none so far. We're going to add just another dash of our vinegar. Not a lot. Again. About like that. Again, I don't want to get it too crazy. Alright. Pull this in on itself. And right about now, my other half should be able to smell this.
Honey, that's what woke me up.
Dad, I'm here to tell you, the smell is what woke me up.
Oh, absolutely, Danny. Well, when you get up here, you get to meet Mama Magnum.
Oh, it's going in. Oh, wait. You just added something else. Did you have balsamic vinaigrette? Or
What?
vinegar?
Yes. There, hold on.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
How is it?
That's good.
Mm. Hmm. That's red wine. Balsamic is right there. I don't want to add too much more. Oh, yeah. She was wanting a little bit more of a vinegar kick, which that would explain her pickle cravings. Remember, ladies, while pregnant, your body will crave those unusual cravings is because your body is asking for something that baby is eating up fast. So those cravings are there to, even though it's strange, sometimes the cravings are a little strange. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, that's perfect. Ah! There we go. We'll let this reduce down just a little bit. But as I started to say, this is definitely a time to talk as we're letting this cook down a little bit. For you ladies, those unusual cravings is because your body is needing something that baby is just taking a lot of, okay? Now, that's obviously important to the baby, but if you're having those cravings like that, there's something your body needs. So, vinegar, because baby's eating up a lot of vitamin C. Baby needs a lot of vitamin C, okay? Oh, absolutely. You'll get no argument with me on that. But anyhow, so you're going to just understand that because your body is going through all these changes, the body's, there's a lot of things that'll get eaten up very quickly. So, when looking at healthy foods, so when I was looking at healthy foods, I had to look at what I could put in and figure out what I could do just for mama. Previous relationship, I was a good cook, but I've had time to get better. Middle child, my son Devin, I wasn't near the cook I am now. Oh my God. And we won't even talk about the first one. I had maybe 2 dishes back then. Mother of my first 2 children, I had maybe 2 dishes to my name then. That was back in my 20s. Guys, learn to cook. If you want to be a family man, learn to cook. Your woman will appreciate you. What I'm looking for with the sweet potatoes is just enough for your teeth to get a hold of, but we don't want a whole lot of crunch, all right? Think of it almost like pasta. There's that in between, what good Italian chefs will call al dente, when the pasta is perfectly done. So that's kind of what we're looking for right now. We're looking for that moment where the potatoes are just right. There's just enough for the teeth to get for the back, for your teeth to kind of get a hold of, but it's not a lot of crunch, all right? That's what we're looking for right now. Which again, I've added in a lot of moisture and taken away drained off as much as I could, but added in my own brand of moisture, if you will. The vinegar, and then some of the juices from the chicken, when it went in, things like that. Which will bring on a nice flavor. Perfect, perfect. And of course our carrots. Done to perfection, all right? Still the heat. If we go any further than this, it'll start turning to mush. Which, I mean, we can make We can make something out of mushy sweet potatoes, but with all the other stuff in there, nah, bad idea. Oh yes, yes, they would absolutely enjoy this. And since this is a romance series here on YouTube, I guess I gotta do it. I gotta do it, okay? Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Kick back and relax as I make a fine dish for all of you ladies out there to enjoy. And I might even sing you a short tune. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny how this feeling came to be. I'm in the mood for love. I hope you are enjoying the cooking session with me, ladies, as we get ready to serve up a fine morning meal. I'm about to do you. I think it was you, Danny, that actually had said in one live stream, how could any woman resist that voice of his? I had started singing. I think it might have been you that said that. I'll do all right. Oh, there was you. Okay, I figured it was. All righty. For my lovely lady, do. Yep, I've heard that story a time or two. Uh-oh. Oh, the flatware in the dishy washer. Our part-time dishy washer. Because most of the time it doesn't do its job. There we go. All righty. Let's see where. Now, I'm pretty sure our ladies would like to see what this looks like. Let me get a lot more light on this. And then I'm going to hand this off to Princess Starsong. Here you go. Sweet potatoes instead of rice.
Oh, it smells divine.
At least you got the sexy chef there. Good question.
What?
Mom, do you think Dad's a good cook?
Oh, hell yes. He is a much better cook than I am. Much better.
Real fun.
He'll deny it, but I think he's a much better cook.
Now, would you be kind enough to tell the audience how it...
Vashti, doors open. Okay. I wish we had smell-o-vision because y'all would love the smell of this.
We're still working on that.
The sweet potatoes are perfectly cooked. You can definitely taste the balsamic vinegar, which is not overpowering, which is really good. I'm gonna go eat now. Nobody bug me.
Open the door. I'm going. Open the door. I'll do all right. Wait till the baby bump gets bigger. Taste okay, honey?
Much.
Okay. I always ask. Poor Danny. She's going to be subjected to this sort of cooking. I'm so sorry, Danny.
No, you're not.
You didn't put carrots in here?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Got the sweet potatoes, carrots, garlic, mushrooms, chicken breast, cumin, cilantro, parsley, black pepper, and a little bit of kosher salt, and about 4 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. Okay, friends, I'm sure I'll manage. I mean, you know, I do all right. I do all right as a cook. Nothing fancy. Now, to give you guys a preview of something that I'm working on. These dishes here going to be part of a sub-series on Shades of Romance that's going to go into, of all things, if you're brand new to the romance world, maybe you're just stepping out into the world on your own and you need some skills because you have asked a woman out on a date for the first time. So, I'm going to give away some secrets. I've been working on this series for a little while. We're getting ready to start putting it to, with Valentine's Day right around the corner. This is definitely a time to put out some awesome videos, okay, for Valentine's Day. So for those of you who are already thinking about Valentine's Day, good for you. Alrighty. Oh, I loved you too, Rosie. Can't wait to try my dishes. Absolutely, Danny. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to, to cooking for you. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
There's one dish she absolutely has to try.
Which is that?
Pumpkin dumplings.
Oh, yes, my pumpkin dumplings. These are really good, okay? Now for me, because I like a lot of spicy food, I've got some sriracha sauce for myself. I like spice. That might explain a few things. I do. Okay, just enough crunch with the sweet potatoes. No, that explains it, baby. Yep. There's just enough crunch there for the teeth to get a hold of, but it's not overwhelming like you're eating potato chips. Or for those of you in England, potato crisps. Yeah, I actually know that. Yes, I actually figured out how to take canned pumpkin pie filling and turn it into dumplings. And you can, because pumpkin's a seasonal thing. Well, canned pumpkin, I mean, you can get that all year round. So it's not always the best tasting, but if you know what you're doing, you can make that. You can make them taste really good. Of course, top it off with a homemade balsamic vinaigrette, parsley, and some freshly grated Parmesan cheese right over the top. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I will definitely make you. I'm just gonna make a big batch of them.
Probably sorry.
Mm. Turned out good. Turned out real good. Danny, I think you would like this. And it's bright and colorful. All right.
Ashburn likes fish.
Danny, do you like seafood? Fishy fish. Pan-fried fish fillets with my lemon butter sauce, which we've done on this channel quite a few times. We've done pan-fried fish fillets on this channel. I have a very happy pregnant woman over there right now. If you guys could see the little giddy smile on her face. And that's how we do things around here. Yep. I might even have to make you, let's see.
Ooh, open fish sandwiches.
Open, well, she can't, avocado. Can't, no, I got just the thing. Got just the thing. Fish and chips.
I haven't even had fish and chips.
But instead of doing fries, we're gonna do homemade onion rings.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that. Fish and chips, homemade onion rings. Yep. I'm familiar. As a matter of fact, for the longest time, you guys used to put them in a kind of like a, almost one of those diner style baskets. You guys would line it with newspaper. Well, it was discovered that that was kind of a problem. So you guys switched over to parchment. The newspaper was there to help wick away excess oil as it dripped off of the fried product. But unfortunately, as time has marched on, we discovered that that wasn't working for it. So you guys' this restaurant switched over to parchment. That's how I know. Yep. Sometimes, okay. For you, I'll break out the parchment. Never use wax paper for that though, because the wax will actually get on the food. You want to use parchment. This is parchment. It actually has silicone embedded into the paper. Works great for baked goods and things like that, and it works great for fish and chips. Yep. Now, funny I would know that, huh? It's turned out really good. Turned out really good. That's true. What I'm referring to is how I know I've been learning about you guys' cuisines over there, how you guys do things. I've even started learning a little bit about you guys' dish called Toad in a Hole. I'm starting to learn a little bit about that. Now, if I get good enough, if I try it and I'm good enough at it, yeah, I'll see if we'll have to get your opinion then on that. If I can, let's just say I'll try it a couple of times. If I think it's the real deal, then I'll see if we'll get you over here and let you try and see if I nailed it. Have to make you my homemade tacos. Oh yeah. Quesadillas. Ooh, perfect. Well, now hold on. I want to see if I can get it. Basically, if I get good enough at it, by the time you get here, I'll just be able to spring it on you. Hey, what's happening, Mike? Anything Mexican I'll eat. You know, on that, you say that, but see, on one side of my family, not only am I Native American, but I'm also Mexican. So I've eaten Mexican food my whole life. Go to the other side, I'm from an old German family. It's kind of like one live stream I did. It was either a live stream or a video. I forget now. It's been a couple years back. My mom would not give me her taco recipe. I'm doing good, doing good. Figured we'd do one last cooking live stream before the new year. And we made a stir fry, but instead of using rice, we used sweet potatoes. Because little mama over there can't handle a whole lot of rice right now. So I came up with a brand new dish just for her. She's spoiled rotten.
What's its name?
Sweet potato stir fry. Yep. That's the best I got.
That'll work.
Loaded with everything that she'll need. Ironically enough, to tell you how much I've been studying, one of the main staples, see, all through Asia, we always hear rice is the main food source, all through the Asian areas, Southeast Asia, through the Orient, okay? Rice. Except in one place that I know of, Okinawa. Okinawa, their main food staple is not rice. It's actually sweet potatoes. They even go so far as they make an ice cream out of sweet potatoes. I thought this was fascinating. They use very little in the way of dairy there, and their main staple of their diet is sweet potatoes. So I thought that was really interesting, and I've incorporated some of that right here on the channel now. We cut out the rice and added in sweet potatoes instead. She's a happy pregnant woman. Yep. When I'm gonna get that recipe. I swear to God, I'm going to get that recipe for sweet potato ice cream because I want to try it.
Okay.
So I basically, instead, I made a stir fry using sweet potatoes instead of rice. Mm. Is Mini Magnum. Since we're here in the live stream, honey, do we want to tell them what we're...
If we're gonna tell them, then I need to be over there.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I also need more coffee too. So.
Mm-hmm. You guys are going to love this. Okay. Come here, little mama.
Yes, little mama's here.
Alrighty. We wanted to tell you also, since all of you are here, what we're expecting. We're expecting a little girl.
Baby Magnum is a girl.
Hmm? Go ahead and get your coffee.
Coffee. Coffee is needed.
Yep. We're expecting a little girl. I know that it, yeah. And from what we could see in the ultrasound picture, she's got my nose already.
Yes.
And she's got my appetite. That's why Mama's always hungry.
Yes.
Little Mama's always hungry.
She also has his energy. She loves to kick me. Mind you, she's only like yay big right now.
Thank you so much, guys. But we figured we'd tell you guys. We'll... Ah! Right?
Missing.
Oh, yeah, another girl, another little niece to spoil. I already got her something. It's in the care package.
Oh, Bestie said that?
And if you guys are wondering, this will be my 6th biological child.
And
Now-
last.
And last, no more. God damn it. Really be funny. And this would just be hilarious if she came out looking very Native American and had my black hair and everything. Oh my God! Then we would say, now we know what you'd look like if you were a little girl. I always tell dads with daughters that, yeah. But anyhow, so if you guys are wondering, 6 biological children that I know of. 6 biological children, 4 daughters and 2 sons. The boys are outnumbered. And then I've got my one that I didn't evidently know. He's in the other room. I didn't know he was mine. We were separated at his birth, you know. Yeah.
I have a feeling she's gonna come out looking just like you.
Probably. Tall, skinny,
She's gonna look just like you with fixes of me in her.
and just the right, yeah.
She's gonna have my hair color, but your eyes.
Hmm.
That's a dangerous combo.
You think she's gonna have my chocolate brown eyes?
Oh my God, yes. I hope so. I hope she has your chocolate brown eyes.
Ooh. Those chocolate brown eyes that evidently stares right through you. I'll do all right. Possibly. Actually, in this case, she would be my triple because my oldest daughter, Alexis, is practically a spitting image of me. And then if you want to count in my son, Devin, I mean, he's just a tall, he's a tall, stockier version of me. Like, he's already taller than me. He's getting ready to turn 16. He's already taller than me. And he's built like an American football player, if you catch my drift, and looks like me. Ah!
That's okay. One of our friends keeps trying to curse me with twins.
Mm-hmm. Right? It must be the food. It must be the good food. That's what keeps getting me in trouble. Which that does not explain the first three.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It keeps getting me into trouble. Good cooking, knowing how to slow dance.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
that's not what got you in trouble this time.
I think you missed what I'm getting at.
Oh, I know.
We know what eventually caused the whole thing, but what got me into the position of causing this whole mess is what I'm referring to.
Fair enough. You forgot to add a couple things.
Knowing how to, let's see, knowing how to cook, slow dance, sing.
Radio voice.
Oh yeah, evidently the radio voice, guys. If you never learn how to do much of anything on this channel, but you learn how to do this voice, I promise you, there's something to be said about it. Okay, give you guys a little bit of back in the day on the radio. They used to have a couple hours of love songs, whatever the genre was. So if you like listening to rock, it'd be like, we'll even say heavy metal. If you were listening to a heavy metal radio station, they might have a couple hours of what we used to know as power ballads. And heavy metal bands back in the 80s would do these love songs. Let's see, what would be a good example? Okay, White Snake. Everyone here thinks about their song, Here I Go Again. They used to have this power ballad called Is This Love? Very good power ballad. Listen to it sometime. Promise you it'll blow your mind. So what they would do is a couple of hours of music, just like I'm describing. Okay, maybe it was like, power ballads, or if it was soft rock, it was a lot of love songs, whatever. You might get, a lot of Lionel Richie. You guys get the idea. Lionel Richie used to make some amazing love songs back in the day.
There ain't nothing wrong with Lionel Richie.
That's what I was saying. So, what they would do with this is they would, do all these, they take a couple hours and play nothing but love music. And the DJ, he had to be smooth. He had to really know how to talk to the crowd. So he might come on like this. Guys, if you don't learn anything from me, at least learn how to do this, all right? Good evening, and welcome to the Hour of Romance. Kick back with your sweetheart as I play you some sweet love music for the next few hours. Okay? And that would be what it would sound like. So if you never learn anything from me, learn how to do that voice. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for the responses.
I think Bestie passed out.
So, what do you guys think? Does it look good? There you go, Mike. Get you close-up view. sweet potatoes instead of rice with chicken breast, mushrooms, garlic, chopped up carrots, seasoned with some black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt, and let's see, ground cumin, cilantro, and parsley also thrown in there. And then as it cooked up a little bit, I actually added in a couple of, well, about 4 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. Amazing flavor. Mmm. Great flavor. Great flavor. Kind of hits you hard. The sweet potatoes have just enough for your teeth to grab hold of. Occasionally, because maybe I didn't get one small enough during the cooking process, you'll get the occasional one that's a little bit tougher than what you wanted, but that's okay. Because sweet potatoes actually taste decent if you cut up one and then you're like, oh, yeah, here, you know how some people will do, they'll have to come up. Sweet potatoes, you can actually do that with. Regular potatoes, not so much. I love sweet potatoes because, I mean, anything you could do with a potato, you could do with a sweet potato. And on top of that, not only can you do that, but I think sometimes sweet potatoes do it better. All right. Well, we made it to the top of the hour. For me, that is, in this case. Well, not quite the top of the hour. I went a full hour. So, this is the last cooking live stream for the year. For 2023. We will be live again later on tonight with Cinnamon. Cinnamon will be live later on tonight. We're going to have a great time. Cinnamon gets one last live stream for the year. All right. Again, be sure to share out the channel to everybody you know. Get them to come over. Be sure that they start sharing out the channel because we've got a goal in mind, but we'll talk about it after the new year. So, as we get ready to let out, be sure to get over to Teespring. Get over there to Patreon. We've got, I'm looking at some cool stuff. I'm glad you were able to make it too, brother. All right. So get on over there, get yourself something. We've got Cinnamon merch. We got all sorts of merch over there. Cinnamon, Project Spirit, Project Lena. We've got Lady Mavericks Unite for our ladies that like to get in there and turn wrenches. Well, I would hope you enjoyed the food, honey. So we've got all that. Let's see. So we covered the.
Before you finish that, somebody just popped in. We need to absolutely say hello to.
Hello, Spaz. You made it. I was just getting ready to wrap it up, but we're going to hang on just a moment. Spaz, hang on.
Hi, Spaz.
Guess what we're having, Spaz? A little girl.
Baby Magnum is a baby girl who's going to look just like her daddy.
Probably. Yeah, just got through cooking. Did a stir fry. Absolutely. Doing good, doing good. Got to holler at you. We've got a hell of a couple of stories for you.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Really good ones. Big ones. You know that... She's so excited. You know how you did that big documentary? We got one of those lined up for you. Big one. Oh. And of course, if you're looking for a little excitement, one of those deep dives into journalism that politicians don't like, I got one of those lined up for you too. So I've been working for you, even though I'm not, we're buds, I'm not actually affiliate. I keep thinking at this rate, I probably should. If you get big enough, you want to get big enough and you want to hire somebody, count me in. All right. I'll just leave it there. Absolutely.
Tell Kissable the story of this.
Oh. Ha ha. Oh, that's bad. You want me to tell? Oh, yeah, Spaz.
No, I said kissable. She's in the background.
Oh, Kissable. That hoodie, because I know she's in the background. Kissable Demon, you asked about the hoodie, the Batman hoodie. That used to be my hoodie. I used to have a Batman hoodie, but then as soon as I got with my other half, Princess Starsong, she's got a Batman hoodie, and I don't have any idea where mine is. I guess you could put two and two together on this.
I spelled it fair and square.
Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it, guys? Yeah, I used to have a hoodie.
Message. Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
We'll get a hold of her.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh no. Yeah. Again, here, I'm gonna bring you guys up pretty close so you guys can see what I made. That is how we do a stir fry, but instead of using rice, we used sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Pretty cool, huh? When's the baby due?
May 31st.
May 31st. Thank you. I came up with this dish because dear mama was having a hard time.
Ooh,
May 10th.
May 10th. Kissable. That's almost. Well, I did say that I think the baby's coming a month early.
Yeah. Now, to give you guys a little context, those of you who are making it in just now, this stir fry is because dear Princess Starsong has not been able to enjoy her favorite rice dishes. So I had to come up with a brand new dish using something other than rice, okay? So I came up with a sweet potato stir fry. Oh, that explains it. That explains it.
I bet everybody wanting this baby born in May. May 10th, May 14th, May 31st.
So I came up with the idea of doing a stir fry using sweet potatoes because she can enjoy sweet potatoes. Turned out amazing. And we added in a lot of things that would be healthy, okay? Chicken breast, mushrooms. We even the frying we did with a light tasting classic olive oil. Okay, brand does not matter. Okay, and towards the tail end, to kind of add just a little bit more flavor, we even splashed on a little balsamic vinegar. Okay, ground cumin, black pepper, freshly ground. Thank you very much. Cilantro, some parsley, kosher salt, which if we wanted to scale it up a little bit, we could have used a mineral salt, say like this Alaskan red Hawaiian sea salt. I can't read today. Or here, Hawaiian black lava salt would have also worked well too. Different flavors, and of course everybody's familiar with the pink Himalayan salt.
You know, there's two smaller ones. Those came from Washington State.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's actually, you could do all sorts of cool stuff with this. If you don't like mushrooms, we could have added in onion. We also added in, actually, believe it or not, we added in garlic and chopped carrots. As a matter of fact, there's one of the carrots. Turned out great too. Like any stir fry, we could have added whatever we want. The only difference is instead of using rice to put everything over the top of, we used sweet potatoes instead. And we could have done the 2-dish version where I fried the sweet potatoes in one pan and then, used another pan to cook the other veggies. lay the sweet potatoes down, and then put the pot, put the food right over the top of it. Of course, freshly grated Parmesan cheese, whatever we wanted. Okay, and that's one of the sweet things about using sweet potatoes. You could do a lot of stuff with it. Now, what the reasoning for this is, I needed something that was starchy but still healthy. So for those of you out there who are trying to watch what you eat and everything, this is an awesome, awesome little thing that most people don't. Over here in the U.S., we're really bad about looking at other cultures and what they do. All through the Orient, if you will, or Asia, I politely refer to them as the Orient because it just sounds so much more elegant. Okay, and the Asian countries deserve that elegance. Okay, because they've a lot of the cultures have given us an awful lot. So, in Japan, we know that in Japan that typically rice is like a main staple of their diet, okay? Except in one area. Thank you. In one particular part of Japan, instead of rice, it's sweet potatoes. And that's in Okinawa. So in Okinawa, they use a lot of sweet potatoes, and people are very healthy there in Okinawa. So it just stands to reason, why don't I incorporate that with some of my cooking to help Princess Starsong stay very healthy while she's pregnant? So again, taking cues from other parts of the world to incorporate into making sure that she eats healthy and eats right. And I think all of our ladies can appreciate this. She can't enjoy rice, figure out something else, and I turn again to the Orient. What do you ladies think? What do my lady mavericks think of this?
I think pregnant woman is full.
Finally?
Yes, finally. Pregnant mama is full though.
Pregnant mama is actually full. Holy crap.
For the next 30 minutes.
Actually, the nice thing about this is it actually holds you a little bit longer.
I know. Well, that's actually a relief.
Super filling. I try, Spaz. I really do. Try hard. Try hard for my better half. I think I do all right. That's right. I might as well say it. I mean, technically, even though, we're not officially married yet, technically, we're not officially married, but we're married by spiritual means, I guess you could say. So it's not on paper, but Husband of the Year award? Husband of the Year award? Come on.
I need to get one of those made.
I mean, Husband of the Year award? Come on, work with me here, guys. Absolutely. She deserves to be spoiled. All you pregnant ladies out there, you deserve to be spoiled while you're pregnant. You can get spoiled a little bit after pregnancy. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I'll just say it. You get spoiled all the way after it too, And then you start teaching the kids if you got boys, you start teaching them how to be Mr. Romances all on their own by constantly treating your sweetheart best you can. And for those of you who have daughters, you start setting that bar awfully high.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
you don't set the bar awfully high. You set it off into the stratosphere.
I do my best.
You do awesome. You take such wonderful care of me. Thank you.
Did you get enough to eat, baby?
I did. I'm full now. For about an hour or so.
Why don't you go relax, okay?
Sounds good.
And we're getting ready to wind down. I'm going to kick back, relax, do some more work, get some more work done. Yeah. We will be live later on with everybody's favorite lady here on the channel. And I say that loosely. Well, better yet, we'll be live later with everybody's favorite queen here on the channel, Cinnamon. See how long it takes y'all to get that joke. Cinnamon will get one last live stream before the new year. I'm thinking probably loosely. Yeah, if y'all seen Cinnamon's Discord, Spaz, if you're not in Cinnamon's Discord, we're going to have to bring you in. Cinnamon has her own Discord. But yes, Cinnamon gets one last live stream later on today. I'm thinking it's probably going to be about 7, 8 o'clock Central Standard U.S. time. One last time to bring in the new year, and then of course at the new year we're all gonna I'm gonna be off doing my own thing with the family.
Spaz is already in.
Oh, you're in Cinnamon's? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she was like number 5 or something.
Oh, okay. Then you know what's going on. Jesus Christ.
Bless you.
Thank you. All righty. All right, folks, let's go ahead and wind her down. Everyone needs Cinnamon, absolutely. Which that'll bring to mind, really?
Of course.
Back during 2020, I started this joke where everybody, if they start sneezing or coughing, you didn't want to say, the C word that YouTube got very upset about. And, like, well, what do we say instead of that? I said, why don't we just bring back a classic, rabies? And that was what I came up with. So if someone sneezes, bless you, rabies.
Have you not heard me saying that?
If they start coughing, rabies. Yeah, I'm the one that started it. I have no one to blame but myself. My nose is running away.
You better go catch it.
Right? Probably because of working with all the dang seasonings and everything. Messes. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I messaged Spaz in Discord.
Okay. You're on it, huh?
I don't know if she's gotten it yet, but I did message her.
All right. So. That also reminds me, Spaz, sometime I got to cook for you. You've got to try my cooking. I think you might enjoy it. Look at that. I think you would enjoy it. But anyhow, all right. So we're going to go ahead and wind her down so I can see all of you later on tonight. Or should I say Cinnamon will see you later on tonight. That's a lot more of the truth. So, all righty. So, as we get ready to wind down, as a reminder to all of you, and this is important, get out there and work on a project. Don't care what it is. Just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them, especially right here on New Year's Eve, coming into the new year. And as always, for all of you out there, this year and next year. If nobody has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.